Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you've all had a good evening. It's near enough 12 o'clock. So Wednesday, it'll be Thursday morning. Is that right? Yeah, it'll be Thursday morning. Weights check, cardio check, done both. Had a little bit of a dance, not a major one, but a little bit of one. Done my weights. So I only done 2 sets. I didn't do 3. Usually I like to do 3, but I didn't want to wear myself out too much, so I done 2. But it's good to keep up my strength. You can see my arms are gradually getting, I think, bigger, sort of thing. So yeah, gradually getting bigger. I'm never going to be a world beater when it comes to weights because I've got a bad back, so I can only kind of do so much with the weights, and also I don't want to get too big because I just don't like the way I'd look if I got too big. But look at my mother or The Rock. That's the sort of build I want to have, kind of thing. But obviously I'm not going to be as big as those guys because they're naturally bigger men. They're about 6'4", whereas I'm not even 6 foot. I'm about 5'11.5", so, or 5'11 3/4. So I'm not. So I'm naturally smaller than. I've naturally got a smaller frame than those guys. Do you know what I mean? Naturally got a smaller frame than those guys. So, but yeah, I'll do what I can. Do what I can, kind of thing. I'm also going to start doing press-ups in my spare time as well. I'll do sit-ups. I've done some this morning. Done the weights, done a bit of cardio, done sit-ups this morning. Very productive day to do with exercise. Very productive day to do with exercise. I'm going to do a word for you guys. Gonna get the Bible in a minute. There it is. Yeah. Gonna think of a word to do. Probably be Mark. Probably be in Mark because I've done Exodus earlier, I think. So we'll probably go to Mark. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to stay strong but slender as I can. Do you know what I mean? I'm strong, but I'm gonna do cardio as well, so hopefully I can look good but be bigger as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, kind of thing. Like I said, I don't want to get too big, but I want to maintain my strength. I want to be reasonably strong, but I can only be so strong, like I say, because I got a back injury. So it's like prevents me from developing like crazy strength, but yeah, I can still get pretty strong, even with my back the way it is. So that's good. Gonna start doing shadow boxing as well in my spare time. I didn't do any tonight. I felt like I'd done enough with the dancing and the weights, so I felt like I've done enough with that. So yeah, but I'm gonna start doing some shadow boxing as well. Probably do some tomorrow. I just thought I'd do this quick video. Probably do this till about 1/4 past, 1/2 past. Like be on YouTube till about 1/4 past, 1/2 past. Then I'm gonna try and do some work if I'm not too tired. Yeah, if I'm not too tired, that's what I'm gonna try and do. So yeah, do a word for you guys anyway. It's not too late, so it's not 12 yet, so I can get away with it just about. So let's think of a word to do for you guys. Matthew, no, Mark even. Where did we get up to? Gotta try and remember where we got up to. Jesus feeds the 4,000. I remember doing that. I think that's where we got up to, wasn't it? I think we got up to the Transfiguration. Let's go into the Transfiguration, guys. It's a bit of a long one, but I'm going to try my best to... It's a long one. I don't know if I fell up to it with the whites and the dancing. Maybe I'll do half and half. I'll do it in 2 parts. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, let's go for it, guys. I'm gonna do as much as I can. I'll probably do it in 2 halves. So yeah. The Transfiguration. After 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James, and John with him and led them up a high mountain where they were all alone. There he was transfigured before them. His clothes became dazzling white, whiter than anyone in the world could bleach them. And there appeared before them Elijah and Moses, who were talking with Jesus. Peter said to Jesus, "Rabbi, it is good for us to be here. Let us put up 3 shelters, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He did not know what to say. They were so frightened. Then a cloud appeared and covered them, and a voice came from the cloud, "This is my son, whom I love. Listen to him." Suddenly, when they looked around, they no longer saw anyone with them except Jesus. As they were coming down the mountain, Jesus gave them orders not to tell anyone what they had seen until the Son of Man had risen from the dead. They kept the matter to themselves, discussing what rising from the dead meant. And they asked him, "Why do you teachers of the law say that Elijah must come first?" Jesus replied, "To be sure, Elijah does come first and restores all things. Why then is it written that the Son of Man must suffer much and be rejected? But I tell you, Elijah has come, and they have done to him everything they wished, just as it is written about him." Jesus heals a boy possessed by an impure spirit. When they came to the other disciples, they saw a large crowd around them, and the teachers of the law arguing with them. As soon as all the people saw Jesus, they were overwhelmed with wonder and ran to greet him. "What are you arguing with them about?" he asked. A man in the crowd answered, "Teacher, I've brought you my son, who is possessed by a spirit that has robbed him of speech. Whenever it seizes him, it throws him to the ground. He foams at the mouth, gnashes his teeth, and becomes rigid. I asked your disciples to drive out the spirit, but they could not." "You unbelieving generation," Jesus replied, "how long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring the boy to me." So they brought him. When the spirit saw Jesus, it immediately threw the boy into convulsion. He fell to the ground and rolled around, foaming at the mouth. Jesus asked the boy's father, "How long has he been like this?" "From childhood," he answered. "It has often thrown him into fire or water to kill him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us." "If you can," said Jesus, "everything is possible for one who believes." Immediately the boy's father exclaimed, "I do believe, help me overcome my unbelief." When Jesus saw that a crowd was running to the scene, he rebuked the impure spirit. When Jesus saw that a crowd was running to the scene, he rebuked the impure spirit. "You deaf and mute spirit," he said, "I command you, come out of him and never enter him again." The spirit shrieked, convulsed him violently, and came out. The boy looked so much like a corpse that many said, "He's dead." But Jesus took him by the hand and lifted him to his feet, and he stood up. After Jesus had gone indoors, his disciples asked him privately, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" He replied, This kind can come out only by prayer." He replied, "This kind can come out only by prayer." I think I'll leave it there, guys. We've got up to Jesus predicts his death a second time. I think I might leave it there and do it in two parts. You know what? I'll finish it, guys. I'll finish it. I feel like I got a bit of energy. The dancing's helped. I'll finish it. I'll finish it for you guys. Jesus predicts his death a second time. They left that place and passed through Galilee. Jesus did not want anyone to know where they were because he was teaching his disciples. He said to them, "The Son of Man is going to be delivered into the hands of men. They will kill him, and after 3 days he will rise." But they did not understand what he meant and were afraid to ask him about it. They came to Capernaum, where when he was in the house, he asked them, "What were you arguing about on the road?" But they kept quiet because on the way they had argued about who was the greatest. Sitting down, Jesus called the 12 and said, "Anyone who wants to be the first must be the very last and the servant of all." He took a little child whom he placed among them. Taking the child in his arms, he said to them, "Whoever welcomes one of these little children in my name welcomes me. And whoever welcomes me does not welcome me, but the one who sent me. Whoever is not against us is for us." Jesus said, "John, we saw someone driving out demons in your name, and we told him to stop, because he was not one of us. Do not stop him," Jesus said, "for no one who does a miracle in my name can in the next moment say anything bad about me. For whoever is not against us is for us. Truly I tell you, anyone who gives you a cup of water in my name because you belong to the Messiah will certainly not lose their reward." Causing to stumble. If anyone causes one of these little ones, those who believe in me, to stumble, it would be better for them if a large millstone were hung around their neck and they were thrown into the sea. If your hand causes you to stumble, cut it off. It is better for you to enter life maimed than with two hands going to. It is better for you to enter life maimed than with two hands to go into hell, where the fire never goes out. If your foot causes you to stumble, cut it off. It is better for you to enter life crippled than to have 2 feet and be thrown into hell. If your eye causes you to stumble, pluck it out. It is better for you to enter the kingdom of God with one eye than to have 2 eyes and be thrown into hell, where the worms that eat them do not die, and the fire is not quenched. Everyone will be salted with fire. Salt is good, but if it loses its saltiness, how can you make it salty again? Have salt among yourselves and be at peace with each other. That's it, guys. That's the word. I got a bit tired. There near the end. But yeah, I got through it. That's the word for you guys. The Transfiguration, I've done the whole lot. I only wanted to do half of it. I only meant to do half of it, but I thought, now I'll persevere for you guys, so I did. So yeah, I hope you like that word. I hope it blessed you in some way. I hope you can take something from it. So yeah, that's the word, the Transfiguration. Mark chapter 9. That's Jesus heals a boy possessed by an impure spirit. Whoever is not against us is for us, causing to stumble. And that's it, guys. That's the word. So yeah, yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say really for now. Gonna do some work shortly, I think. It's my plan anyway, if I don't get too tired. First things first, I want to drink because I'm thirsty. I'm a bit dehydrated, to be honest. I never had a drink earlier and I've done weights and dance, so I'm starting to feel like I need a drink. Do you know what I mean? to rehydrate. So yeah, but yeah, guys, I'm just gonna crack on my work for a little bit. I think it's my plan. If I don't get too tired, so I'm gonna have a drink, then crack on my work. So yeah, that's it. Just want to say thanks for supporting the channel and me. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Keeping you all in my prayers, and wishing you the best. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'll be back with some more content soon. Probably tomorrow. I'll probably try and do what day is it tomorrow? It's Thursday, isn't it? Oh, it's Thursday now, pretty much. But yeah, probably try and probably do some more. I'll either do Exodus or Mark. Like I say, I'm gonna work through the Old Testament and the New Testament simultaneously. I want to get through all the books. I want to put it in a playlist for you guys. That's my goal, kind of thing. So yeah, gradually working through Exodus and Mark as we speak. So yeah, that's my plan, guys, to get through it all for you guys and then put it in playlists. So you've got it there at your leisure. So yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say for now. Yeah, just yeah, I think I'm going to crack on with the work. That's what I think I'm going to do. Have a drink, crack on with the work, and I might get something to eat as well. Don't know about something to eat. I've probably had enough, actually. I don't want to put on too much size, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. I've done a bit of cardio. I've done more weights. So I've put on size, but I've burnt a bit off as well. So I'm looking pretty much how I want to look at the moment. Strong, but I guess slender, do you know what I mean? It's all I can say. So yeah, but yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with some more content soon. Take care, guys. God bless. Much love, and I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.